Excel 2016 Module 1, pages 32 through 38. Okay, do yourself a really big favor and make sure that you read pages 32 and 33. This is something that we'll be using for the rest of the semester, and you need to get a good base knowledge now, so please don't skip over that reading. Pause the video and go read that. When you get finished, we're on page 33 to calculate the charge for the first item ordered. All right, the book is always going to warn you, if you took a break, make sure that we're back on our game card file and that we have our customer order sheet as our active sheet. Step number 2, click cell H12. Here's H, here's 12. I'm there. Type charge as the column label and then press your enter key. The label text is entered into cell H12 and cell H13 is now the active cell. If you're ever concerned, remember, look right up here at the name box, make sure it says H13. Types equals. Okay, anytime you are hand typing in Excel a formula, you must start with the equal sign. If you forget to put the equal sign in, let me show you what happens. We typed in F13 times G13, and then we go, that's not a formula, that's a label. Okay, so make sure you always start out with your equal sign because that tells the computer that you're actually putting in a formula. So F13 times G13. Now, as you're typing them in, take a look at how it lights it up. Blue, blue, red, red. Okay, it like color codes it for you, which is cool, so you can make sure that you actually have in your formula what you intended to have. Okay, once you've done that, by the way, it's telling you to look at the next page, figure 1-24, so that you can take a look and you'll see the blue and the red. Every formula must end with the enter or the tab key, so please go ahead and press enter right now, because the formula doesn't exist until you hit enter or tab. Now, the formula is entered, displaying the value 79.90. So when we start referencing this cell, H13, the formula is F13 times G13, but the value is 79.90. You have to know the difference between those two. What's the value and what's the formula? Click cell H13, which we're on, to make it the active cell, and note that the cell displays results of the formula and the formula bar displays the formula you entered. Okay, so these are your results, the value, and here's your formula that's actually behind it that gives you this result. Okay, read that little paragraph right there. And now we'll move on to enter a formula using the mouse. Make H14 the active cell, please. Type in an equal sign because we always start every formula with the equal sign, right? All right, our formula. Click cell F14. So here's F, and here's 14. So it equals F14 times G14. So we're clicking instead of hand typing, which is something I always do because it's more accurate. So F14 is in blue, G14 is in red. When you have it correct, go ahead and hit your enter key. And the value that's displayed is $24.55. Go ahead and move up to the top of page 35 and read about copying and pasting formulas. Okay, to copy and paste the formula, click cell H14 and select the cell because this is the formula we're going to copy. On the Home tab in the Clipboard group, click the Copy button. Okay, Home tab, Clipboard group, Copy. You can also use the keyboard command Control-C. Excel copies the formula to the clipboard and a blinking green box surrounds the cell being copied. Step number 3. Select the range H15 to H17, just like that. You want to paste the formulas into these cells. Step number 4. In the clipboard group, click the Paste button or use the keyboard command Control-V as in victory. Excel pastes the formula into the selected cells, adjusting each formula so that the charge calculated for each ordered item is based on the corresponding values within that row. A button appears below the selected range, providing options for pasting formulas and values. Okay, so we're going to come right back up here, Home, Clipboard, Paste. click cell H15 and verify that the formula F15 times G15 is there. F15 times G15 is fine. Now we're going to click each of these other cells, okay, to ensure that they also say this one is F16 times G16 and this one is F17 times G17. Go ahead and turn the page to 36 and read about simplifying formulas with functions, introducing function syntax, and entering functions with AutoSum. Okay, so seriously, pause and go read that, because again, this is the foundation of working with functions and formulas in Excel, and you definitely want to get this right. All right, now that you swear that you've actually read that, we'll go to the bottom of page 36 to use AutoSum to enter the sum function. Click on cell G18. Here's G, and here's 18, G18. Type subtotal as the label, and then press the tab key to make H18 the active cell. On the top of page 37, on the Home tab in the Editing group, click the AutoSum button arrow. The button's menu is going to open and display 5 common functions, which are sum, average, count numbers, max, which is short for maximum, and min, which is an abbreviation for minimum. So, Home tab, then to our Editing group, and then to our AutoSum down pointing arrow right there, and then we're going to select Sum. The formula equals sum, open paren, H13 through H17 close paren is entered in cell H18. The cells being summed are selected and highlighted on the worksheet so you can quickly confirm that Excel selected the appropriate range from the available data. A screen tip appears below the formula describing the function's syntax. So take a quick look and read it. You can see that we've selected everything under charges. You can see the formula, which is equal sum, H13 through H17, and then you can see the syntax down below it right there. Okay? When you verify that this is correct, and it is, go ahead and press your Enter key to accept the formula. The subtotal of the charges on the order returned by the sum function is $198.57. Go ahead and read those 2 quick short paragraphs. Then we'll move on to add the sales tax and handling fee to the worksheet. Number 1, click cell G11. So here's G, and here's 11. Type sales tax as the label, and then press the tab key to make H11 the active cell. In cell H11, type 5% as the sales tax rate, and then press your Enter key. The sales tax rate is entered in the cell and can be used in other calculations. The value is displayed with the percent symbol, but is stored as the equivalent decimal value of 0.05. Step number 3. Click cell G19. So here's G. Here is 19 right there. Type tax as the label and then press your tab key to make cell H19 the active cell. Okay. Type equals H11 times H18 as the formula to calculate the sales tax on the customer order, and then press your Enter key. So this is equals H11 times H18. You can watch them light up, okay? So you can see where H11 and H18 are located. We've got our sales tax times our subtotal, correct? Press your Enter key and go ahead and turn the page to page 38. And the value that should be returned is $9.93, which is 5% of the subtotal value of $198.57. Step number 5. In cell G20, which is where we should be currently located. If not, just click on the cell right below tax. Type handling. press your Tab key. Type $4.75 as the handling fee and then press your Enter key. So, $4.75 and press your Enter key. Go ahead and read that little quick paragraph right there. Take you 2 seconds. To calculate the total order cost, in cell G21, which is where we're currently located, if not, just click on the cell underneath handling, type total and then press your Tab key. Now we're in cell H21, type equals sum open paren, equals sum, and the open parenthesis is achieved by holding down your Shift key and pressing the number 9. Okay, equals sum open paren. As you begin to type the function, you're going to see the screen tips, you're going to see the syntax coming up. Step number 3, type H18 colon H20, and the colon is read as through. So H18 through H20. Okay, now it's going to light up, isn't it? It's going to show you what you're adding up, your summing, which is the subtotal of the tax and the handling, correct? Type that closed parenthesis when you have it correct, and then press your Enter key to make Excel accept your formula. And the value that should be returned is $213.25. Got it? Let's go ahead and reach up right now and hit Save. And now you're ready to move on to your next video.